Hey guys, Somni here with some more AFK Arena. So we have a few short hours until Queen and Joker are going to be released. We can pick them up. Question is, if you can only pick up one, which one would you pick up? Which we're going to discuss in this video. Ideally, you want to pick up them both. You want both of the heroes just because, like a player said earlier today, they go together like peanut butter and jelly. They play off each other's abilities. Similar to what we've seen with Albedo and Ainz, they are very, very strong together. But they are two uniquely different heroes. Joker is really focused on damage. He is the Ranger spec. Big thing that people use is the all-out attack. You can actually trigger this ability every 7 seconds, which is very, very powerful. This allows Joker to do a ton of damage when it comes to the ability, and also his ultimate ability is usually triggered right after the all-out attack ability is triggered, which is very, very cool to see. With this signature item in particularly, having a AoE for his normal attacks. So after Joker uses his ultimate ability, the AoE range of normal attacks is increased for 7 seconds, during which he deals 20%. And he also gets more attack speed, meaning he is going to do more damage overall when you have a signature item built. And then of course the duration of the ability is increased to 15 seconds at a plus 30, which is a very, very big difference. But then you put in kind of the caveat to him. When Joker is suffering the effects of enemy control abilities, he has a 25% greater chance of being extricated by allies for every one non-allied summoned ally that is currently not being controlled. So if he is the only one getting controlled, you'll see when it comes to the battle, when it comes to Nara will not grapple him. When it comes to Athalia will not focus him down because he breaks the enemy control ability, allowing him to leave. In addition, this is really the big point to point out. This ability can be triggered once every 10 seconds. If ally Queen is also on the battlefield, she raises Joker's extraction chances by an additional 40%. And then of course his 9 of 9, which really isn't a big priority. Each ally has a 35% chance of extricating Joker from enemy control abilities, but he will gain a shield, not too big on the shield. That is why 3 of 9 is really, really required. 9 of 9 is good. But now let's take a look at the counterpoint. So the counterpoint to him is Queen. Queen is more of a tactical fighter. Queen is more of a crowd control monster. That's really the way that she was built. Crowd control is the strong aspect that she has. It is not about damage. Stationary Drifter, she summons the bike, which is Johanna. She actually creates a tornado around enemies, dealing damage to them. But the big thing with that is, again, the crowd control ability. She groups them up. When she groups up the enemies, she can trigger the ultimate ability that Joker has, which is the reason they go together so well. Big thing with her that they need to adjust, where players are kind of finding the issue, is when Queen attacks an enemy that is being controlled, herself and nearby allies are healed for 40% of the attack's damage value. Big thing with this is if an enemy is not being controlled, this has no effect. That's the unfortunate aspect of this, that a lot of players say, hey, it just needs to be adjusted, maybe not reworked. And then looking at her 9 of 9, Queen heals herself and her allies. They also increase her and her allies' attack rating by 30% for 3 seconds. Now again, looking back to the first one, it is only nearby allies. This would be a game changer if it was every hero on the battlefield. Their attack rating went up, similar to what we see with Sylas, but it is not. It is just nearby allies. So if Queen is actually by herself, she will only heal herself. She will only increase her own attack rating when that is triggered. In addition, she does have, again, a lot more effects that are stun, that are crowd control related, which go good together with Joker, because Joker will actually trigger, again, his ability. Attack and defend, very, very good to increase her damage or her defense. Big thing with Queen is she has to have time to scale. Similar to a lot of different heroes, she has to have time to get her shields up. She has to have time to scale. If she is a frontline hero, a majority of the time, she is going to die very, very quickly. Then, of course, with a 4-hit combo, again, causing them to be stunned. So she is similar. I kind of put her in the same bucket with Nakaruru. just for the simple fact a majority of Nakaruru's abilities are stuns, which is what you're looking for essentially from her as well. The crowd control aspect, which we'll look at in just a moment. So between both of them, if I only had to choose one, honestly, I would go with Joker. But again, really, really prioritize which one you're looking for and also make the choice yourself, regardless of the hero that I think you should choose, depending on who you choose, because all it takes is Lilith to do one rework of one of these heroes, and then all of a sudden Queen is the best hero in the game. Now you don't have the hero, but Furry Hippo, Insomnia told me to get Joker, so I went ahead and picked up Joker. The other big thing to note with Joker, and this is what a lot of players talk about, Joker fits in a lot of team comps. So Joker works well with Queen, Joker will work well with Arthur and Gwen. There is a lot of combinations that Joker will work with, his all-out attack triggering very, very early. That is the reason Joker, I feel, has a lot more utility than what Queen possesses. There's a lot of heroes that do similar ability stats as what Queen does, where Joker, it is pretty unique to what he does and the amount of damage that he puts out very, very quickly. So let's go ahead and look at them in formation. In this formation, we're going to run them together. So this is actually the formation we're going to run. So we have Albedo and Ainz, which again go together very, very well. We have Joker and Queen, and then we have Rowan. So Rowan is one of the best supports in the game. That is why I want to put him in here. So the big thing to note is watch what Joker does at the beginning. Remember, Athalia is going to stun him. She is going to come over and just absolutely destroy him. And this one, however, boom, he just walks right away from it. Didn't do the stun, didn't do the kick, didn't do the knockback. Ultimate ability goes off very, very quickly, followed by, or excuse me, the all-out attack, followed by the ultimate ability. There we have in the back, right here, Queen doing her crowd control, meaning that it triggered Joker's ability again. There's the ultimate ability. Looks like Rowan's probably not going to be able to get this one done, but everybody is stunned there. So that will result in a defeat because Ainz actually died relatively early in that one. But again, Joker doing a considerable amount of damage, while in turn, Queen is not about damage. She is not damage orientated. She is protection orientated. She is crowd control orientated. So let's try that one more time. Again, Athalia coming over, just walks right away, which is very, very cool to see. Albedo goes down really, really early there. Boom, there's the crowd control and the ultimate from Joker. Ainz, boom, giant ultimate ability. There's ultimate again from Joker. And it also seems with Joker is not only the damage itself, 121 million, 126 million. Overall, it seems his survivability is very, very high. We seen a couple videos yesterday where he didn't die. I mean, there was a lot of times where he was literally at 0 hit points, and he did not die. So I just want to swap this over to Team 2 because I want to show you guys. So here we do have Nara again here with Joker. So Nara will actually grapple, hold him over that time, which normally he will avoid it. So what I think it does is when the crowd control ability is there, it does a check of if Queen can break out the ability. So there, Nara did not pull him. Nara tried a second time, Nara did not pull him. Third time, it looks like she grappled him and then he ulted. So right there, Nara, that's the crowd control aspect that I was talking about, where it seems very, very interesting to play where he cannot be crowd controlled. Even 70 million there. We got an ult from Ainz, but Nara sometimes will not grapple, which is a very, very strong counter. Athalia won't lock it up. Kelthar won't lock it up because not only can the ability be dodged, is if he's going to be grappled. So there it missed again. Joker stayed on his side. So there was no grapple that Nara performed. Overall, he did die relatively early there, but we still have Albedo out. Boom, got that one done though. There we go, 153, 66 million damage. So Ainz, we know, doing a truckload of damage. So guys, that is the two heroes. Again, we have a few, very, very few short hours until you can actually build either of the heroes. Overall, though, if I had to choose one at this time, I would choose Joker. He would be the priority that I would pick. Queen, again, they play off each other's abilities. But when it comes to Queen, she has the stun, she has the shield. She's similar to a tanking aspect of a warrior, which is very, very powerful. But overall, again, if I had to choose one, it would be Joker that I would go for, just because of the utility that he has in other teams, and being able to actually fit in a bunch of different formations and perform exceptionally well. We've seen him in a lot of support comps where he's the primary damage dealer. Again, with Queen, unfortunately, we don't do that. We don't see that very much. She is mainly crowd control, and she is mainly crowd control and stuns. That she is the CC aspect of the Queen Joker combination. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for all the love and support. We've got a lot of videos with Queen and a lot of videos with Joker showing them what they can really do. So again, make the choice yourself. It is ultimately your decision, and you have to live with the decision that you make. So if you can only choose one, personally, I would go with Joker. Ideally, you would get both, because again, just like we've seen with Ainz and Albedo, if they do a rework, if they do anything with the hero, it is going to change the way the hero is used dramatically. So making sure that you have them. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.